Still we are at Safi Media launch and we have the guests. Mkimwangalia vizuri yeye ndo guest wa leo. Mwangalie vizuri. You are the guest. Actually kuna hadi nini poster
yangu.
Hujaona?
No, sijaona.
Hujaona?
I'm just at the top.
But you are the guest.
One of the guests.
Yes.
Anasema there.
You are the major guest.
Hapana.
Actually,
introduce your kitu tena.
Poster, right?
Yeah. But you are the guest.
Introduce your kitu tena.
You are.
I know, lakini I'm not the guest. I was not invited as the guest. I was invited as a by the. Akuku is my brother. Anambia bro. Next Friday, kwanza nilibook last Friday. Next Friday mazina launch maze usikose. So then he called me today morning. I was like, yeah, bro niko na mambo mingi ba nikumbushe tena 4 p.m. 4 p.m. nikapata Munez sijui anaenda wapi, Omosha ko wapi. The team is not even fully here, but I had to come through for Cooks the man. But ingekuwa chief guest. Singeva hivi.
Lakini luku ni kali. Luku ni kali. Imagine
Batman.
Yeah, Batman.
No, hii nimevaa tu. Hii ni Sharon alitengenezanga nikienda nayo kwa ile show ya Prince Inda. So I've never worn it again. Alafu trao nilipeana. So nimemixan.
Match.
Alafu ziba buti pia hizi pia Sharon ndalibai. Yeah, no iko tu sawa. Basi sasa unajua pia toka ni join Illuminati.
Wow.
Si mnaona ile triangle hapa muioni?
Tunaiona. Anyway, Obinna, how are you doing?
I'm good. How you guys mkoaje?
Tuko poa and good to see you.
Asante, good to see you guys as well. Naona siku hizi watu online media wameimprove sana. Look zenyu ni sawa. Siku hizi hata tukisimama hapa watu wananukia tu vizuri ni kama iliomoka. Kuna time online media ikianza. Ulikuwa unakaa reaction. Lakini sasa uweze pia mtu juu kiambia mtu Uza amekuongelesha saa hiyo. Basi siku hizi ona venye mko check even the ones who are recording us, even the guys. And then they've also known most media guys they are supposed to wear black or darker shades so that you are not visible because you are there to record what is happening, not to be seen. Unapatanga saa ingine Trudy ameingia hapo na nguo ya yellow, unajua ni mkao. Yeah. Na represent uko like Trudy, you're supposed to be in black. But iko tu sawa. So you guys have improved. I love it. Even the image put together in a very short time is improvement. Asanteni, good stuff.
Thank you.
Keep
so
going.
Much. So today we are here to support Akuku Danger, who is your very good friend. And kufungua media house not easy. You are there, you've been there. Maybe how does that make you feel? And also, what can you tell Akuku on that?
I feel challenged, man. Akuku, unajua when the last born brother anapiga boma, na mzee hajapiga boma. So I've told Akuku this move, I've not been able to do it. I'm here to launch Obinna TV Studios, but it's already running. So myself, I think the way we approach things are different. Me, my approach is I try, then it works, then una. So Akuku najua launch yake ndo sasa anataka kutry. So sahi baada ana ile experience ya Trudy, ana experience yako, ana experience yake na Matindina and the rest. But ina come. But it's a good step. There are different ways of killing a rat. It's a good step. Let's do it. Let's launch our media houses. The future is digital and it's young people employing young people. So now you see this is a new guy, young guy owning a whole media house. Tomorrow ni mtu mwingine. Hivyo tunaendelea. Tungoja wazee tuandike kazi kitaturamba.
Obinna, maybe unaweza kumwambia advice gani ya Akuku Danger as a friend?
Don't give up. The simple advice, you've started, don't give up. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be very rocky. You listen commentator. You go back to the drawing board, you draw, you relaunch. Never, ever stop. It's not going to be easy. Maybe, anafikiria na kwa rahisi, but Akuku has been very resilient, even with his life and his career as a comedian. So he knows. So it's not going to be easy. And for every other person who's watching this thing and you want to join the digital space, atiwacha tafuta tu simu tu ni record. Napatanga watu wengine wanadiema wanaambia, Obinna, maze mimi ni mnoma nifungulie tu smartphone maze nikuwe na media yangu. It's not that easy. It's not all about the smartphone. There's a reason why Trudy keeps showing up even if it doesn't work. Unaingia unatukanwa, you just keep showing up. It happens. You get a lot of stray bullets, you get a lot of hate. Sometimes you tunawanyima interview, but hivyo ndo venye iko. Mbona mnae no nimenyima Trudy.
Lakini nilielewa alikuwa amechoka.
Kuna sometimes umechoka man, so like, and then also sometimes before I started putting you guys on check, most media people wanted to, they were looking for stupid headlines. Wacha nitafute tu Obinna. Nataka kutafuta kitu atasema wrong alafu hiyo ndio headline alafu isonge. But how many times will you look for negative news so that you can sell? And I told the guys, there's another option of just positive news. Just pass the message. Trace imefanyika, wasanii wale kama kashinda awards, Bien aka perform aka kill. Forget about nani alipoteza sauti kwa stage. Yes, focus on nani mwenye aliokolea. You see, look at the glass half full. And so far so good. I see few of the negative headlines. Apart from TikTok. TikTok now is another space alone. TikTok is the ghetto. TikTok hakuna unapatana na mtu wako andudhi huko, na mamako ako huko, nyanyako ako huko, sistako ako huko, babako ako huko. TikTok imebeba kila msee, so hao wacha wajipange tu pole pole, but we are moving on swiftly.
Talking about Bien, of course, our bro represented us very well.
Yeah.
What can you say? What can you tell him?
Bien is fire, man. I said it on Obinna TV updates. Kwanza Jackie yako invitiwa. Hata Jackie nalini. Nice. Bado ni Obinna TV network. Nafai kwa Obinna TV studios. So, ametumana basi bwanake yako. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Let me not get into personal issues. However, Bien is a killer. Bien is amazingly talented. He's a trailblazer. He's the people who are paving the way in the music industry, even entertainment. Alianza kitambo, ni msako na experience. Hakuna stage dhani ule msako mja perform. So when he went to Tanzania, he held it down, akaokolea wase kadhaa huko. I personally loved it and I appreciated it. And I said the only thing that Bien anafanya inamcost kidogo ni humility. Awachana na hizo humility. Showbiz wants showbiz. For example, kama Alikiba na Diamond, they are more or less the same thing. But Alikiba na kwa zile kaka braza jua bwana mambo kidogo tu, acha niimbe. Diamond ameingia hapa na kelele nini, amefanya kitu na Zuchu, leo ameachana na Zuchu, kesho wako pamoja nini. Then you're paying attention because it's showbiz. He's giving you a show, and that is how he gets the business. You might find now Diamond has more money than Alikiba, not necessarily because he might be talented than Alikiba, but because he knows how to bring the show and convert the business. Sasa unaona, for example, Bien angekuwa sasa pia labda anaishi kwa nyumba kama ya Calligraph, ama labda anaishi huko, but Bien akona zile za maze hakuna haja, wacha tutuimbe tutulie. Bien atava kitu kama hii nimevaa. But sasa hizi ingekuwa ni Diamond amekama shama nini umeongeza, be a little bit extra. Bien extra pressure. Weka extra pressure, wakanyage shingo. Talanta iko, experience iko, kupatie show. Wacha tuone sasa Bien akiingia mahali nasema kwani kumekuaje. Usikue mhambo tu ile ati nini. Ingia na kelele mbwe. Make noise.
Which, unaona a lot of artists wanafinyiliwa huku, kila mtu anasema Kenyans hatujui kusupport nini, ndio unaona actors hadi wanatoroka wanaenda majuu. Unaweza ambia nini somebody who is coming up saizi akifikiria that I'll enter this industry only for my industry to reject me?
Okay, it's tough. They might reject you or they might support you. The problem with Kenyans is they have a lot of problems and then they're very exposed. Some countries around East Africa hawako very much exposed. When you travel there, then realize why their music sounds a certain way, their celebrities act a certain way. Then ukuja Kenya unaona wamepandisha ngazi kidogo. Kenyans are very exposed and they're very vocal even on the digital space. So wanakuanga very unpredictable. Leo Obinna for president, kesho Obinna must go. Nini wanakuanga hivyo. So ukiingia hapa that you're expecting them to support you, kinaweza kuramba. I always tell people as an artist, do it because it makes you happy. Fanya ujibambe, but look for an alternative means of income. Don't come to the industry as the only source of income. If it works, well. If it doesn't, at least you have a backup. I know a lot of A-list artists who can't even pay their bills. It's not because they are not talented. It's not because Kenyans are not really supporting that much, but venye tu industry iko. Naitwa show moja leo nalipwa, let's say 150. An average Kenyan artist will be paid 150, 200, somewhere there. Bado msame amekuletea deal anataka kumpatia kitu. Sasa hiyo kuna DJ wako inafaa mlipe, kuna msame kupiga luku, kuna transport, kama kuna madansa, au kuna photographer, kuna videographer, ama mse wako wa reels. By the time aliza alama fans pia meet pia anakuomba. Bro mazoezi tuache hivyo. Unalipa 150, by the time nafika huko kuna 50k. Rent na kungoja, uja record the next song, ujafanya video yake, uja market, ujafanya all of these things. Na mafans bado expect ngoma nyingine nomo. Kufanya video, hii video ni mbwakni. Umefanya video huko kwa mawingu, umefanya na simu. But they don't know the money that is coming in. You see. Then also most Kenyans like to stream international songs, watu wa nje, watu wa Tanzania nini. So stream ngoma za kina Costa Ojuang and the rest, and then you expect them to survive off the music. Then gava pia inatukanyaga, inatufinyilia. Like it's a shit show. If you look at the way the system is, the creative economy is not supported as much, even sports and creative arts. So wase wana survive. Most of us, the money that we're surviving with is not necessarily from entertainment. And I've said this thing many times before. For the comedians who are watching this and content creators, try and shift into being an MC. MCing the Konado. Because every wedding, every Friday there's always a wedding, Saturday there's always a funeral somewhere, there's always a graduation, something. Hizo ma 20, ma 30, ma 50, ma so, collect them. Sisi, tusenteru ni kushikanisha do. You get? Usi expect ati msea kama afanye usanii leo then akamati ngoma tu msana bills you what it's very difficult.
Obinna, give us your side of the story as an artist. Tuachane tu na hizi stories zingine. As an artist imekuaje kwa industry?
No, it's been tough. It's been tough. No. Like I always say, my song that guys at least paid attention to was Welo. But that was like 69th video on my YouTube. But I've done other songs with other people on their YouTube. Zingine hata nilidelete nikachana now. But I started kitambo. Myself, I started as a musician. Then when comedy picked, I was like, this is making money, let me shift. But I've always still done music. Even now, I still do music because I love it. It makes me feel so fulfilled. I'm like, when I'm performing, when I'm recording, when I'm writing, when I'm creating the beats, when I'm collaborating with people, I feel good, I feel alive. But Kenyans are like, wait, back to comedy. You know why? Because that is how they were conditioned. Kenyans are used to one lane. Huyu ni carpenter tu. Huyu ni fundi wa mbao, huyu ni mjengo tu. Huyu ni driver tu. Ukikuwa driver na kuwe Konkodi kuna issue. Wewe mbona unaingia kwa Konkodi? Kaa kwa space yako. So most Kenyans were conditioned like that. But I kept on doing it and I kept on doing it. And right now I'm seeing a couple of other people also trying to experiment. And I'm like, today you can host. Kesho kuwa MC mahali. If you want to do a song, do it if it makes you feel good. I've had some shitty songs that have become so huge. And I've had some amazing songs that nobody's paying attention to. I'm just like, man, Kenya nenda wapi? That's why, as an artist, don't do the things and wait for the response of the fans. Mukipenda sawa. Musipoipenda sawa. Currently, I've done a fire song with Wapenda Muziki. But when they came to the interview and the conversion started, some guys were hating. Then we went to the studio. And the night we went to the studio, I had a lot of mishaps. Nilipata tire burst. Nilikuwa nafika studio, I think it passed 1. We struggled the whole night. But when you're leaving there, we're like, man, this song is fire. Then we did it. I spoke with Leslie, my co-director. And Leslie told me, this song, nataka wase wasikie lyrics, wasikie message. So to release video kwanza as usual. I always do a video, I focus on the next project. So we released a lyric video. And kidogo Nesh was a bit skeptical. It's like, hey, ngoma kidogo, nani, even the mama was like, hey. Then we started vibing. And then kidogo the song has just taken a life of its own. And
like it's now
on TikTok it's amazing. The guys are vibing with it because also the message and it's a ministry. And now we're doing the video probably next Friday. And we release it. And it doesn't matter how you guys will receive it. That is secondary. That song is a ministry. And if God receives it, we're good to go. We'll move to the next project.
And because you mentioned about looking for a church to do a video, I don't know if you
after I went to a couple of churches and I found like a lot of religious people are double-faced. They have a lot of hypocrisy. Unaingia kwa church, unauliza wewe ni member wetu, unaenda kwa church gani? Sijui unaenda kwa church fulani, huwezi fanya hapa. And in my head I'm like, it's ministry. It's a song. Sikiza hata wimbo niambie, hii ngoma huwezi shoot hapo kwa sababu ya message yake. So it was really frustrating, but finally when I did the video I got a lot of inboxes from now the good ones. Hata Pastor T aliniambia nini shoot kwa church yake nani. We got a couple of churches. Kuja yetu people started saying videos. Pastor T amesema ni sawa. But wale the main ones kidogo wako ni ma hypocrites.
But do you think why people have mixed reactions? They some of them believe like they take it like a love song, they don't take it like a gospel song. People have mixed reactions on it.
Yeah, if your level of I've noticed, but if your level of understanding is low, it has nothing to do with me. The song, if you listen to it, even the way we're singing, hakuna kufanana na wewe Jaire. Kwako sitoki da mpaka my verse when I start the first I say wengine wanashindana wengine wanafatana wanataka kama wewe, like the whole song is just about that, but people's understanding. However, the other issue that I've seen other people commenting is Obinna wewe tuambie when you gospel artist ama ni nini. You know why I'll not tell you that? Because I don't want you to put me in that box that you guys have put a lot of gospel artists. They're afraid to trade, they're walking on eggshells. I'm an artist. I'm a very versatile artist. Today I'll be on a reggae jam, tomorrow it'll be Lingala, siku ingine ni rumba, siku ingine ni ohangla, siku ingine ni hip hop, siku ingine kapuka, gengeton, whatever R&B, I'm gonna do them, provided how God puts it in me. Because you know different songs serve different purposes. There are songs that heal people. Kama kuna tu ngoma ile time uko broken, ama uko down, ukisikia inakuinua. That's the way that God works. And there's a reason why an artist will create a song. Si ati wewe imba hivi, alafu the minute I come out and say I'm a gospel artist, ndaanza kuchungwa hii town. Obinna anaingia kwa club na ni gospel artist. Nini na ni gospel. Okay, I don't take alcohol, I don't do any drugs, but I don't want people to have the freedom to put me in that space. You're not gonna put me in that space. That space is only me and my God. So today I'll find a very amazing song that is gospel, that praises God. I'll do it for the goodness of the Lord. Tomorrow I have a good song to praise God's creature. This lady, I want to sing about this lady, how God took time with her. I'll sing about it. Tomorrow I want to do an inspirational song, tell people don't give up. I'll do it. The other day I want to tell people, hey, let's dance, let's have a good time. I'll do it. Like Welo was about just telling people, let me enjoy life. I've suffered too much. Let go. And then I did Kado. Kado was about this lady who's soup. She's fine. She's, you know. So that's the way I do mine. I don't want people to sit down and start saying, huyu sasa si uamue kama ini gospel. No, I'll not decide. But the fact that God uses different people to minister does not mean that now I have to come out and say, Mimi, I'm a minister. Yeah. No. But let my life be a ministry. That's not what I normally do. Me, I don't want to tell people. Was it an interview I was doing with someone? Was it Wapenda Muziki or someone who was telling me, are you born again? Say if you're born again. And I was like, no, I don't want to tell people. I want you to see God through me. How I interact, no, I stopped because of the hypocrisy. Okay? Yeah. So, I want you to see how I behaved. You're like, hey, Obinna ameingia maso, Obinna amesalimia kila mtu mpaka leo watu wa catering mpaka security. You're like, now that is God. Because what makes them less of a human being than these other people? Yeah. So ndawasalimia bagoti, ni aje mko fiti nini hivyo. Nipatane na msia kwa hapa chini ako vibaya, ni aje namsikiza, niambia, hey, story ongea na Omosh, fanya hivi. If someone comes through me when they leave me, I want them to go like, nyewe hata kai kibutu mimi kichukia hana noma na mimi. Now that is God working through me. But mimi nakam kuambia sasa kama wenye naonanga some men of God ama women of God, you know God but akika pale nyuma ona cheki kitrudi kimekuja naitwa heels tunamfinya. I don't want, and a lot of people do that, and not everybody that goes to church to pray. There are people who go to apply pressure, there are people who go to look for husbands, wives, there are people who go to look for job, there are people who go to pass time, there are people who go to do different things. However, by this last message about the church thing is to the pastors and the worship leaders. There's something
what advice unaweza pia wale wa Kenya, because outside I know some people that akipata watu online ni ngumu, so what advice would you give
advice about what?
About their mental health, not even just for artists kama wa Kenya. Ndio kitu tuna ignore. Hakuna cha sema ngezi kitu tuna focusing yeye, can't even go to a therapist, can't even that
mental health is when most people think mental health is when ukisema I'm having a mental health situation, don't have to know the chief. And then they start stigmatizing a lot of avoidance. There's different categories of mental health. I'm not a professional in that field. However, what I know is we have a lot of people with different mental health situations. Not enough people talk about them because of the stigma. However, this is what I would say. Don't take life too seriously. We don't come out. Nobody, not you, not me, none of us here is going to come out of life alive. Don't take life too seriously. The reason why sometimes we overstress on issues because we're too worried about the future or the past, not the present. So you can stress, ukirudi home, ukadishia kukula. Kama hujalipa rent, but umesahau the way you're looking very nice here. We have good people here. Smile, wave, have a snack, meal at the present. And what I'm trying to practice, that most people try to practice, was taught with Chilo. It was Chilo. I didn't know the name, but after the interview with him, I understood it. It's called Stoicism. Stoicism. The art of being a Stoic is what is beyond your control. Don't worry about it. Siwezi fanya, okay, sina rent, so So nimekaa chini ya mlango kiacha nisaka job but above and beyond that there's nothing much you can do. So nikilia the whole night nikifanya nini, it's not gonna change it. Those people think about me negative. I don't have power over that. Every other person watching this interview, they have different opinions about me. I don't think about it. Whatever you think about me is fine. I don't think about me like that. I don't have the power to make you think about me different. Kuna kitu kimenichukianga tu because Obinna anasemaga ukweli. Ama kuna mtu mchukia mtu amenichukia kitu kingine kinajisikianga. Sijawahi kujisikia. But when you can get, I feel like a superstar. I'm working like a superstar. If you think I'm not a superstar, that's your perception. But I think I'm a superstar. And I know I'm a superstar. And you have to think like one for you to be one. You have to be delusional. You have to be that space. I can afford mine. And he came all the way from Embu and he's on a salary and he's paid good money. And he moved, he has a house in Nairobi, he does everything. We know where we've come with him and with him from. So it has nothing to do with your perception. So that is your perception. So most Kenyans have not mastered that art. Do you think me I care? Because you know, naenda kwa job nimefika, kile kitu kingine kimeingia hapo na microphone yake ameshika mbele yangu, alafu sio alikuwa anafanya. Those are minor things. Don't let external forces affect internal peace. It is in your mind, it is in your heart. If you leave your house feeling like the tortoise chasing the planet, that's you. You feel like that. No matter what I say, no matter what she says, or any other person matters. So, change it's beyond your power. You can't change your height unless you're in a massage which is so much money and whatever. Don't let it bother you. So that is the secret of fast harnessing mental health. Stop worrying so much about the external things. Then when you're in panel, now bring the things that you can control. And then be contented with yourself. Myself, every day I live like it's my last day. I will laugh with my kids, I'll play with them, I'll call my mom, I'll fight with my people, I'll be happy. If I lay down today and I don't wake up tomorrow, today was a good day.
You're content.
I'm contented and I'll plan for tomorrow, yes, but I'm not even saying, kesho nikifika no, because I want better life. I also want a brothers. Yeah, but it doesn't mean I'll not appreciate the day that I have now. For now I have a day there's someone who did not have the day. So I appreciate what I have, I live in the present, but I plan for the future. I just don't worry so much about the future. We might not even make it tomorrow. Anything can happen. You know that all of us, by the way, I always tell my staff, my close ones to we live by the masses of people out there in power. Kesho tu kuna mtu namgongea. Nataka chini aseme, kiki Obinna kinajisikia river yalo. Na kidogo tu, mnaniona sijui watu Obinna, sijui found nini. Ama something happened. No, whether I tender the mountain or I don't, it might happen or it might not happen. It's because now this is what I'm telling you. I'm scared. Haya, let me tumia nyingine. Kesho kuna mtu kitakamali na niangalia na sema to say he's becoming too influential. He's going to be a threat in the future. Let's set him up with something. Then when I'm not deciding with that kilo, Obinna found selling drugs, how many kilos of whatever was found in his car. I don't even use it. But all Kenyans say, you see the way when the story happened for Sugar story. I saw it online and I was like, wow. Yeah, it was like, what to understand, what to wait, it's a very good thing. And I decided not to address it because that is what people are. People always try to find a way to water down your success. Kama alijenga nyumba, wakisema amejenga hospitali. Kama si hospitali, kama si market, si yake. Who was he building it for? See, for him. He loved it that way. He wanted it that way. He bought a piece of land, started investing, put his money, built. He sat down and looked at the work of his hands, and he was content. He was like, that is an amazing crib. And I'm going to post it on Instagram. And he was not posting to fools. He was posting to show people it is possible from Kaunty to Masiba to here. But what do Kenyans do? When I'm on my chair, we guy supermarket, same thing. Myself, who have seen, I've been in the game for about 13 years. Constantly, I improve. I always do this thing if I want a nice car, I save, then I trade in the one or two, then nakanda kiasi. I've had about, right now it's like maybe over 12 cars. And I'm always like save, trade in, naongeza ingine. I trade in, naongeza ingine. Hapo, wash. Illuminati. Ikakuwa wash, ikakuwa Illuminati. Mama ilikuwa last. Mama is the last one. When they tried to figure out this, there was another one hapo katikati. Then ikakuwa, ni mama, guy, hey, online, mtu anatia pressure, kume no wonder. Nini. No, kume si yake, amefanya nini? Because that is what is within them. They cannot achieve it. So they assume you cannot achieve it. But remember, it's all in your head. Whatever you perceive. Me, most of the things that I put down and I said I wanted, I got. I remember towards the beginning of last year, I said I wanted 3 things. I wanted a house in Nairobi, I wanted a car, and I wanted a Range Rover. Yeah. And towards the end of the year, I'd achieved nearly everything. Or maybe I achieved everything. I'll not get into details. But you know, also when I was using when I was using Amare, most people assumed it was their Amare they were saying. Maybe I was using her as a depiction of a present woman who knows how to cook, who takes care of the family, and is living her life and is working hard. Maybe it was that, but don't assume. Exactly. So that's the way it happens. When people conclude like that, that's all the time. Perhaps just gifted Diana the Grammys.
Hey, 45 million
exactly. And a lot of people had that perception. Guy, nimeona na leo ameenda ametafuta venye kwa nauza huko Kaenkaro, whatever, 14 million. It doesn't matter, my dear. Whether it is 1 million, it is 200,000, it doesn't matter. It is the intention behind the gift and how the giftee received it. When I gave them a first book to the car, they also had a lot of things. They said, I want to sacrifice her. Kwa hiyo wakasema ni pati gani hapo, wakasema ni 200,000, wakasema sijui moja ni gari madhara watamtaki kupea da. And of late when she was not in private, people have been saying, amechanganya gari, sijui da. Yeah, seeing all of these conversations, but you know it is not like that. They don't believe you can just mean well for somebody. You see, like for example, her, I meant well for her, I still do. And I just gifted her and I supported her career and she became this amazing person. And that was it. And if I'm going to say, mama, I just focus on you. Then we have a mama, I focus on you. And I just mean well. But because Kenyans are so negative, they don't expect anybody can just mean well. Aje sasa, anaambia kwani akona mimba yake. Kwani wanakulaka. Wanafanya hivi. And that is what they try. And that's what they keep talking about it. But they don't see the intention behind it. And most of us will let's get back to this. That is the problem. Yeah. Yeah, Mozabe. Yeah. Yeah.
How is it? How
it's amazing. I love the reception. You know, a lot of people want this to fail. Because in that space, the professor was doing it. And I was showing him on Facebook was called Living Short. And this is a show that I created. Okay, when they created, when I interviewed her on Obinna Show Live, I noticed she has so much that we can't exhaust on Obinna Show Live. The Obinna Show Live is Obinna Show Live. It's a conversation with, I interview with different people. Let me come up with something for her that will make her shine. And I created a show, and I funded Jolto, and we are like and we did it for a period of time. And it's habits. And also, I never change. You see, I put out in a way that I produced that for a couple of people that made her life easier. I took a few places. If you look at the interviews, her first experience with escalator, seafood, bowling, we went for heat and swimming pool, and a lot of other things. I did that for driving school. All of these things we did so that she can be a woman of repute. When you talk to me the next time, you're like, well, but you're not ready to understand. Because you know, most of the time people like shunning women, like women are not supposed to be empowered in a certain way. But my version of that was like, academic Kanuma, without cleaning up the act. So we did. And when we were cleaning up the act, we were different inputs. People who didn't have the vision. Wale walikamkatikati, wale walipata sasa hivi super school. So hao ndio sasa nikijua sasa kusema venye wanapangia life, wanatupangia life, wanataka yeye. So when the show was no longer happening, and we took a pause kidogo, she started Obinna, and it's doing well. It's the same concept, but now she was doing it by herself with an MCA. Now I'm going to have a Kaunty, which is good, and they're killing it. And instead of people supporting, unapata mfano Obinna ataenda huko kwa mbaya, then mfano wake anakuja huko kwa mbaya. It's the same people, it's the same space. Watch Obinna, enjoy. Come watch Zabe, enjoy. If you don't like Zabe, sawa, watch Obinna. If you don't like Obinna, come watch Zabe. It's the same thing. So I interviewed Katelo. At that time, I was thinking.